fire escape engineers inspect the summary video. We're here in Fort Lee. We have a fire escape that needed to be structurally sound and kept painted. We have violations here, so at this time I cannot certify or load test this fire escape. She has structural issues, so I'm going to point them all out to you. What needs to be done. So starting from the top down, well, we have all original hardware. Some of this original hardware can't be verified into the building because you can't look in, so we're just going to have to make another connection off to the side. Keep the original, seal it up, and just make another connection. If we keep all the original hardware in good order and we can load test, then we don't have to change this hardware. But if we want to avoid the load test, then we need to change all this hardware, whether it has problems or not. We need to just put in new 3/8 fasteners into this, seal it all up with caulking, and then you can avoid the load test. So looking down on behind you, if you want to look over here, myself, Inspector Haledon here. We have rust inside this connection, so this needs to be rust inside the connection, rust in the corners. So we need to swap out a lot of these bolts. As we start coming down, Inspector Haledon is going to show you that there's over almost an inch of rust in this clip holding this stringer. There's half an inch of rust on this side. There's water accumulation on the brackets. All the brackets are original hardware and rivets. The brackets seem to be in good order. Again, if we're going to go to the load test. Otherwise, we have to create a bracket over here. Keep the original rivet here and just put in a bolt to basically duplicate this. And we need to verify the connection into the building so that we don't have to load test. Otherwise, we're going to have to load test this platform. This platform is about 4x4. That's 16 square feet times 100, 1,600 pounds for about an hour of sand or water bags here. But otherwise, coming down, we have rust in all the treads that Inspector Haledon is going to show on the way down. The rust in the clips. I'm coming all the way down here, so he's going to show that a lot of original hardware, but 100% of all the treads. Got to change all the bolts because I got rust in every single connection. Some of them are quarters, some of them are 3/8. But the buildup is quite evident. All these clips that basically tie it all in, full of rust, that Inspector Haledon will show. So why don't you come down and turn around and show the connection, Inspector? Point them out. You can speak. You can speak. Point it with your finger and you can speak that.
Rust between the connections, over an inch.
Rust in all the threads coming down, if you want to show them all the rust. The top clip,
rust.
The top clip also, but there's rust on the top left clip also, half inch.
Rust between all the treads.
The clip on the string. Okay, coming down showing the threads. Right there, good. It's pretty evident down here that you have some on the right, some on the left. Okay, we've got rust in the corners. Okay, and you can zoom in onto that corner there, and there's a lot of rust built up there. Again, original hardware and rust built up in that clip back into the building. The building can't be verified. This is like an asbestos shingle, so it's better just to leave it alone. Don't disturb it. Just put another lag screw to the side of it, so that way you don't have to verify that. This one over here is not even connected anymore. I don't know what occurred here, but it looked like it shifted, or there used to be something, connected here that's gone, some damage. There's definitely rust right here, and these connections holding the ladder. The corners are gone, so we have to replace. So this has got quite a bit of rust on the fire escape system. Okay, careful on the way back. And then going down, you got the ladder's in pretty good order. It's all welded, it's punched through and welded, so it's in good order. So we're having it at the base, it's into a cement slab down below if you want to come over and look down. So the fire escape needs a paint job, needs structurally to be refurbished. At least 50% of this fire escape needs to be refurbished. And then the brackets underneath, like I said, both the brackets of this fire escape and the brackets up above, they're collecting and accumulating water up against the little shelf angle that's kind of tilted back, so that's been feeding water back into the building. We need to clean that, seal that, and and put a lot of caulking on that so it doesn't feed water back into the building, because sometimes that causes a bulge in your building because it's feeding water directly back into the building. Once that is done, so you can spot repair and load test this fire escape, or you can fully refurbish and avoid the load test. If you have any questions, call your city official and speak with him about which way he wants you to go, whether or not he wants the load test or whether he's willing to accept an opinion letter with the disclaimer of liability in lieu of a load test. But in either case, you have some spot repairs that need to be done here and a load test, and you have full refurb, and that'll eliminate the load test for the next 15 to 25 years. Any questions, Fire Escape Engineers, Inspector Summary Video, 866-649-0333.